好，大家好，我是 Ting， 我们今天继续来玩 ELEX 2。好，这款游戏呢，之前让我玩的非常的痛苦，因为它在前期非常的，几乎只能逃命，你很难打得赢怪。那我大概自己玩了将近应该有快17还18个小时吧。 所以有稍微累积了一些装备，然后点了一些技能点数，勉强能玩啦，不至于说走到哪死到哪里。但我还是觉得我随便还都是会遇到一个骷髅头的怪，很容易死。然后剧情的话，其实就是到处跑腿，然后找，因为这个毕竟是2代嘛，所以有很多1代的角色 会出现串门子，然后更新他们的现况，然后呢，有的人可能就换阵营了，或者跑去不同的地方，然后再给你任务。那基本上我已经这个奥博尔这边，还有这个卡斯堡，这个是圣职者。我原则上比较想要加入圣职者，因为我想要拿一套那个他那个什么圣武士装甲。 然后目前接了一大堆任务，反正他现在的任务很讨厌哦，都是套娃。每一个人一有事叫你去找别人，然后要做一些要求的时候呢，他继续开下一个任务，然后串来串去，最后都是有可能都是跟阵营有关的。所以他很多任务你本来就是，我感觉你就是完成没办法全部完成，因为他有一些条件，你可能要加入那个阵营，他才有办法开放。譬如说像这个。 像这个坦吉斯的判决，他叫我们去找一个叫10000的，然后呢，10000，等一下我找一下10000的，啊不对，他这个前面这个坦吉斯呢，其实我们有另外一个任务是。 有一个给俘虏的碎片，是俘虏的生活条件太差，有一个人请我们到处去问别人愿不愿意捐钱，最后剩一个坦吉斯，然后坦吉斯的话又叫我们去找10000，然后呢，他这边里面有写对10000他在外面收集物资，可是他下了一笔钱，但是呢有一个酒店老板克洛伊东西被抢了，然后他现在东西上城区 没有开放，所以他没有办法再重新下单，所以给不了10000，然后10000就卡在那走不了，所以他就是一直，他就任务一个套一个，一个套一个，一个套一个都解不了。那你在那个黄战士那边，你要到上城区，你可能要取得领袖的信任，搞到最后可能就是你要加进去，或是解一些很重要的任务或什么。你就说他旁边的一个随便一个支线什么的，他最后勾到的是另外一个阵营的主线，我觉得很烦啊，就是一直在套娃，所以我现在都能把简单的好解的都解完了。那现在是因为我接到一个奥博尔的一个任务，是要调查一个间谍，后来他自爆，然后现在是跑去圣职者那边调查，说他好像有偷金属，结果那个金属好像是偷回来这边狂徒这边的，所以我现在在狂徒这边随便晃，然后又接了一堆找人的任务，所以就是。 这个游戏我觉得比较像，我觉得前面玩起来，现在打起来比较体验比较好一点的。所以我们现在来这边，然后又接一些任务，然后要找一个人，因为我们要继续调查那个爆炸案的相关的阴谋，有没有更大的问题在后面？那我们刚刚问到一个酒店老板呢，他说他不知道这个叫蝮蛇的人在哪，但是我们刚刚在旁边晃。 接另外一个任务，就他女儿突然跑过来，说其实他爸知道，然后我们付给他10个碎片，我们现在再回来问他。
Bullshit! You know who Viper is.
How? How do you know? God damn it! That little hussy's running her mouth again, ain't she?
That's none of your business.
There ain't nothing but trouble with that one. I swear.
Lay a hand on her, and you'll be in much bigger trouble.
All right, relax. I ain't gonna hurt her. It's just that if certain things reach the wrong people, my ass is grass, you know? then there won't be no one around to take care of her. But that's my problem. We're talking about Viper. I do some work for him, delivering some stuff now and again, little jobs here and there, nothing major.
Was that so hard? Why didn't you tell me that in the first place?
Because you piss him off and he won't let you forget it. Ever. That's why. I ain't so comfortable with this. What do you want from him?
I want to meet him. Can you arrange that?
You sure are demanding, fella. He's gonna ask questions. What do I tell him when he asks why you want to meet?
We have a mutual friend, Skibor.
All right, fine. I'll tell him. Wait till tomorrow night. I'll let you know if the meeting's still on.
I'm staying out of this.
要等到明天晚上
Not again.
看一下上面有没有床可以睡了。
The bitch just took off.
太好了。
Not now.
Huh?
Get lost.
Good
Get
decision.
out. Go on.
If you believe the rumors, they left.
靠，这边不能免费睡。
Did you hear he broke his weapon?
So,
我们竟然被人家呛说生物钟坏了。没错，我们隔不到一分钟就回来问他。这游戏在城镇里面的时候还蛮累个的。看一下地图哈。之前我们刚来这个城市的时候有被偷窃过，然后有解决了一个小纷争，所以应该可以去他们那边看有没有床可以睡一下。太好了，睡到第二天傍晚。所以我们接下来要回去找那个酒店老板，看他有没有帮我们预约成功了。然后刚刚讲那个史泰博尔，就是那个自爆的那个，应该算是双面间谍了。然后其实同时间还有一个奥伯顿的人跟我们一起行动哈，只是后来他觉得分头行动比较有效率，因为我们在圣职者那边调查的时候也是这样子。那这边有可能等一下会再遇到他。
So, did you set up the meeting with Viper?
Your internal clock is off. You're too early.
Think so? I think you're full of shit.
这样还是太早。
I'll take that with a pinch of salt. The cheater was the cheater.
啊干！我不应该用手柄玩。因为手柄按对话比较方便，可是就他那个快捷，我实在是有点不习惯。
Is that all there is?
What do you mean?
I've been looking at this shit for a while now. Is that all you do all day? Or does something exciting happen every once in a while?
You feel like you need a challenge? What do you think is exciting?
Twisting your head off like a bottle cap would do it.
Yeah, other than that.
Well, something that'll make us some money. Sitting around on our asses ain't doing shit. I'm no yellow cow. Just so you know, scavenging around in the ruins or stealing from spinehounds ain't the best ways to make any money.
靠，我们的同伴看到我们睡了2天，他受不了了，所以派了一个任务给我们，而且还强调我们这样的行为跟老黄牛是一样的。你他妈那个年代还他妈有老黄牛啊
Yellow cow.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, it's really more an inside joke between me and... Forget it. What are you doing now? You gonna go around collecting crap? Or are you gonna do a real man's job?
You know damn well I do a whole lot more than that.
Maybe, but there ain't much in it for me.
You got a better suggestion?
Yeah, I do. The Duke sent me out on ELEX procurement missions. I'm damn good at that.
But you've got a different job now.
That don't mean I can't pick up some extra on the side. If I'm stuck out here looking after your ass, you're gonna help me with 1 or 2 things in return.
Alright, what are you thinking?
So you know those traveling merchants? There's this one who stops by the edge of the crater. This one guy in particular always has a few guards with him too. I know for a fact that he'll be there again soon, selling food supplies.
And how'd you know that?
I just do. That's all the info you're gonna get out of me.
Okay, so there's a trader heading to the edge of the crater with a bunch of groceries. What's so lucrative about that?
The ELEX he's carrying, of course.
Let me get this straight. Your plan is to beat up a trader who's coming to supply the crater and rob him.
Let's call it a side job.
Sounds more like debt collection to me. You get this job from the Duke? So I'm guessing this trader has a debt with the Duke, and it's your job to get him to pay up. That about right?
Yeah, and what of it?
You should have just told me instead of feeding me some bullshit about side jobs.
So, when you're ready, let's go.
好这是一个伙伴任务，我们有空再做吧。
Shit. Can a machine like the hybrid really control someone's entire consciousness? Somehow I doubt that. Still, Dawkins must have strong willpower, right?
我想先赶快把那个奥博尔的任务给解决。
The infection. I'd already forgotten about it again. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
I beg to differ.
So, did you...
Yeah, and I hope you know what you're in for. Still too light out. Viper don't like daylight. You should wait till dark, pour a drink, pray for good luck.
It works for me.
There we go. I like you better when you're relaxed, you know? Man, you're really pounding it down. You got a cast iron stomach or something? Anyway, we gotta go.
我看到这个酒吧老板盾牌跟剑都掏出来了，我有点不好的预感。储存一下。
Not much. Almost there. We're here. That guy over there is one of Viper's boys. His boss can't be far away. I'd come with you, but...
I'll handle it. You head on home.
Yeah, I'll do that. Good luck, pal.
Ah, there you are. You're the VIP Viper's been waiting for. Can't you see I'm busy?
There you are. Come on in.
靠，布林怎么顺来这边的？我都不知道你是高手。
Don't be scared. Come here.
So, you're the other one.
The other one what?
There was an Albin here earlier. Said his name was Zarek. He was a little too nosy for my liking.
What'd you do to him?
Nothing. He's okay. We got off on the wrong foot, but I won't hold it against you. Besides, this place doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
What's your point?
I get it. Give me a sec. I don't need you anymore. Go wait outside.
You got it, boss.
You know, I normally have a stake in everything. Goods, services, you name it. But I've been trying to expand lately, and I'm losing business partners left and right. It was all so promising when I started. But here I go, getting ahead of myself. Let's start from the beginning. You're here for Skibor, just like your pale-faced friend. Or should I say, ex-friend? That rat left for the depot when I fed him a few lies. What a shame. One leaves you in the lurch, and the other blows himself up.
You know about that?
Of course, and I owe you my thanks for that. If it wasn't for you, that idiot Howler would have ruined everything. In case you don't remember, he was looking to relieve you and Skibor of your shards. It's a good thing you didn't get pulled into his game. Skibor never would have succeeded.
Where'd Skibor hide the bomb?
Where no one could find it. But first things first. When Skibor first arrived in the crater, I couldn't tell the difference between him and the rest of the scum. He was just an average-looking guy. But this average-looking guy was buying ELEX left and right, so I knew something was fishy. So I wanted to know two things from him. Where did he get the shards to pay for the ELEX, and why didn't I ever see him use it? He's made full use of everything else. Everything was a rush for him. Didn't matter if it was alcohol or women. He had no control. He wasn't telling me anything, so I just pumped him full of chems. He was singing like a canary then. And you wouldn't believe what he told me. An ALB agent disguised as a human? Genius. Then I got an idea. All I needed for it was a bomb. A human bomb.
他刚刚没翻出来哈，他说是 ALB agent， 他其实是个间谍哈。然后他说他把它做成人肉炸弹，所以他是怎么做的？我们来看一下。
How'd you make Skibor into a bomb?
It was easy. Getting him sedated was a cinch. Then I sliced him open and wired him up. And it was all thanks to my homemade cocktail of chems. He had no side effects. Well, except for the odd stomach ache. Albs are tough, man. Same goes for a fucked up alb.
啊，所以我之前跟他一起行动的时候，他有时候说他会肚子痛，原来这个他直接把炸弹缝进去了，难怪。
You didn't worry he'd notice something?
No, the chem cocktail I gave him was powerful enough. He didn't remember anything. The brain can be programmed just like a machine. You just need to know how to do it. Even with all that, though, it still didn't go 100% to plan. I gave him double the ELEX and hoped he would deliver the stuff to his client. But that son of a bitch didn't move. He couldn't get enough of the stuff. And I didn't have any more to give him. I mean, imagine the situation. He could have gone off if he'd farted and taken half the crater with him. Even though the detonator was only supposed to react to a high concentration of ELEX, I wasn't sure exactly what would happen. And neither Baxter nor Hector would have found it funny to have their huts torn out from straight under their asses. Luckily, you came along and made everything better.
So the attack on the Albs was all your idea?
Of course. Those fireworks were supposed to catapult me to the top. It just didn't pan out that way, as you can tell.
You're pretty calm for a guy who almost started a war.
Everyone knows it's not us that has the Albs' attention. It's those stupid purple bugs. Besides, the clerics were the ones who were supposed to be the whipping boys. All I had to do was set Skibor on them. It was a simple trade. Their metal for ELEX, That was the deal. But Skibor didn't know it'd be the last deal he ever made. So, this brings up a question. How'd you find out about me?
You didn't cover your tracks as well as you thought.
Well, that won't happen a second time. What if I were to offer you a job, huh? You come and work for me? What do you say?
What's in it for me?
You're considering it. Well, that's a surprise. There's a snag. You see, I don't know where your loyalties lie. Too bad for you. I just can't work with anyone who knows more than I do. And what you know is enough to get me killed.
It was a mistake sending your guards outside.
Mistake? That's just the way I want it. The less they know, the better. But since you seem to miss them, I'll bring them back. Tell Skibor I say hello. Shit! What was that? Here we go!
啊，半条血没了，干！
Fucking asshole!
真的是 fucking asshole。
Well.
Did he get you?
Where did you come from?
You didn't think I would abandon you, did you?
这个就是那个奥博尔，干！我刚刚选错对话，害那个布里不喜欢我，该死。
No, it's good to see you.
Don't mention it. Let's get the fuck out of here before people start asking too many questions. I had the dubious fortune to track this guy down before you did. He distrusted me from the outset. That gave him an advantage, so I had to take action.
What do you mean you played dumb?
I must have been convincing. His henchmen didn't follow me.
Good thing you took them out.
I wasn't sure you could handle them all, so why take a risk? Let's sum up the results one last time. We'll go up there, have some peace and quiet.
好，这个任务应该到这边结束，除非扎里克还要再表我们。他前面有一次我们在调查那个刚那个 agent 自杀的时候就已经表过我们一次了，但是他后来说他有苦衷，也不知道他说的苦衷是什么。
Okay, out with it. What did you learn?
Skibor is only partly to blame. The ELEX became his undoing.
How so? His consumption was limited to a minimum.
He was supposed to get it for someone. The outlaw took advantage of that and turned it into a bomb.
What? You know what that means. It's not over yet.
What are you talking about?
Listen, Alexander Azok's long suspected that Commander Aris is taking more ELEX than allowed. It was my job to find out if his theory was true. You remember our meeting at the Collectors? I was looking for a middleman there. I had no idea that Skibor had taken on that role himself. The Commander is a security risk.
I am fucking confused. Who the hell are we supposed to kill?
No one. But Commander Arisa must be confronted with this information.
You should have told me sooner.
I know. I regret that I didn't. I don't know the reasons for Arisa's behavior, but I've learned that it's better to find out before jumping to any conclusions. Except, I'm no longer the right man for the job. You've shown me what it is to be efficient, what it means to make your own decisions. I can't just return to the depot and keep on like before. I want to understand how the world works. To do that, I have to turn my back on the directive. I have to leave the Alps.
Azok's not gonna like this.
I don't care. The fact that you're going to tell him that to his face more than makes up for it.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'll do what you did. Disappear into exile for a while. But if you want to do me one last favor, cut the commander some slack. I know you two didn't get along, but we owe her a lot.
I'll think about it.
As a start? Who knows, you might even be able to open her eyes. As I don't understand much about saying goodbye, I won't even try.
All right. Take care of yourself, Sarek.
I will. But go now. The depot is waiting. Oh, and Jax.
Yeah?
Thanks.
好，所以我们接的任务其实是同时是奥伯尔的指挥官派了一个人调查这个这个爆炸的原因，还有一个是本来就派任务给我们的一个叫指挥官叫艾露莎，对，所以本来就是为什么这个扎里克会出来，就是因为是最高指挥官跟这个指挥官都同时在处理这个事情，大概就是这样子。那个悬赏的哪里啊？等我一下，我先找一个东西。我记得之前有一个女的说要投资1000块，1000个碎片去有一个悬赏任务，过去看一下她还在不在。哦，他还在，存档一下。
I said 24 hours. You're lucky that one of us got held up. Otherwise, we would have been long gone. So, do you have the ELEX that I asked you for? I'm starting to lose my patience. How long are you going to keep stalling, Do you have the ELEX?
Yeah. Let me in on your plan.
Good. We'll go over the rest in my office. Full pockets have a way of attracting vermin, and we could do without an audience. This way.
我总觉得我要被坑了。
You're not from around here, are you?
That obvious?
I am. This dump is the worst. Your shards are my way out. Well, we're almost there. I'll introduce you to the rest of the group.
有一种要被黑吃黑的感觉。
So, here we are. Do you like it?
You call this an office?
You don't. Well, I have even more bad news for you then. Come out, boys. He has the money on him.
You've got no business being here.
爸爸每次都是这样子。哎呀shit！等一下，我要改一下快捷，我东西吃完了。
You've got no business being here.
他们是4个人。 不对，有一个是我们的，有一个是在帮我们打的。哎，真是一点都不意外的发展呢。好，那这样我们就可以，哦，那这样我们就可以回奥伯顿了。等一下，我先把日志点追踪。他这个任务很讨厌，做完的，他直接丢到完成那边，你再也追踪不到原本给你的任务是谁。面对艾露莎。
Never thought I'd find myself here. Without an Alb's head on my blade, I mean.
You should probably keep it down.
Hey, don't be that way.
然后我们接下来就要面对这个一开始这个特务，他就是叫我们去找这个特务。去跟他接触，所以我们才跑到那个狂徒那边陨坑城吧，我没记错的话，然后就跟着这个特务一路跑到圣职者那边，啊不是跑回圣职那边，是一路护送他回奥伯顿这边，才有了后面他去归队的时候在 ELEX 井那边爆炸的这些一长串的任务，我觉得这个已经算是个阵营的，算是主线了。我觉得他这个任务我觉得做的还算不错。我觉得在游玩过程，我觉得还算是我会一直想要去知道后面背后的那个故事跟发展，还行。我觉得这游戏玩到真的前期太痛苦了，中期的话真的玩的体验真的稍微好一点了，虽然还是很容易被敌人2刀打死哦。
You're back. Good. I assume you have nothing to report?
Wrong. But it's better if I tell you the rest without your guards here.
Excuse me. I must have misheard you.
Trust me, I'm doing you a favor.
Okay, if it's that important to you. Leave us alone.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, explain. Are the clerics responsible for the attack?
Not the clerics. The outlaws. One of them, at least.
What are you talking about? Skibor would never have gotten involved with them.
Not willingly, no. But he was being used, and they made him into a living bomb. And it's all thanks to you.
How dare you? You're standing in front of a commander of the Albs.
Spare me the theatrics. I want to help you.
Help me? Nobody can help me.
I can try. But you need to be honest for once.
Alright, fine. No more lies. Skibor had to supply me with ELEX. I couldn't think of another way out. You can't imagine what it's like. All I do, every day, all day, is pass down judgments. Every one means a death. And the bodies pile up and up. The lifeless faces blur together. But I do it. And I deal with it, and I make more hard decisions, and I always put efficiency first. I always promote our vision. And I use ELEX to help me forget. To blunt these emotions and leave me cold. But the normal ration's not enough. Skibor understood that. More than anybody else. But now you're here. And holding up the mirror to me.
Oh sure, mess the fuck up and then whine about it.
Keep back.
I've just made everything worse. There's no future for me.
看一下哈。对吼，我们把他招去圣职者那边好了。我本来就。
Says your future lies with the Alps. You could work for the clerics.
Me? For the clerics? They would never.
Refuse a helping hand? Correct.
You're hard to understand. Why are you doing this? Why are you helping me?
I promised a friend.
A friend? Who?
Zarek.
Zarek? Did I hear you right? I thought he hated you. In fact, your dislike of each other is the reason you were sent off together. As a distraction to stop attention landing on me. Guess I failed at that too. Where is he anyway?
He's not coming back. And neither should you. Now don't make me ask you again. Go to the clerics. If Hagen digs his heels in, tell him I sent you. He owes me a favor.
Right away. I just have to pack up my kit. My final order is, report to Azok. It's up to him to officially close this investigation. Tell him about my misconduct. Maybe it'll help him to appoint a more capable successor. Oh, and Jax.
Thank me another time.
So long.
Huh, okay. Never mind.
想不到这个任务最后是有成就的，艾露莎也算是一个成就，看来也算是一个重要 NPC 啊。因为那个我比较想加入圣职者去拿他的那个圣武士装甲，所以希望这样子的话就可以加入。因为圣职者你去直接找到对话说你要加入，他是不理你，他说他先叫你来北边奥尔顿这边先来跟敌人学习，对，所以他很明显那边装备应该比较好，所以他卡了一个门槛哦。我们现在来跟这个领导者来回报这个任务的状况吧。存个档哈。
I don't have time right now.
That's just not normal. The attack on the silo has been cleared up.
I expected a report from my personal agent. Where's Zarek?
我们不要撒谎好了。不对，好，我们用撒谎好了。
Dead. And the circumstances of his death.
I'd need more time.
No need. Let's get back to the attack. Summarize the facts. Focus on information about the initiator and possible accomplices. The initiator first. Who was it?
An outlaw. He was pursuing his own agenda.
His status?
Eliminated.
Good. Any retaliatory measures will be taken in due course. Now the accomplices. Who was involved and in what capacity?
Skibor was a victim of circumstance. His cover was blown in the crater and they made him into a living bomb.
How did he get exposed?
It was Arissa's fault. She used him to get herself some ELEX.
I feared for some time she was abusing her post. Now I'm sure. All told, we are down an ELEX silo, a scout, and a commander. Under these circumstances, I'm counting on you rejoining us. I'm in desperate need of a replacement for Zarek. Think it over. Being with the Alps is your destiny.
哇，想不到他这样直接发邀请。我们先结束吧。
That was good.
因为我比较想加入的是圣职者，那这边的任务应该还有一个要去什么去远征的任务，那个我觉得晚一点。我先去看下圣职者的状况。那我先存个档好了。
Not now.
Clerics in their fucking castles. I've never understood it. They build robots and shit, but they live in a fucking ruin.
We will never be defeated. Never.
他为什么没有触发对话
Show me. 奇怪。好吧，我觉得这任务好像，我以为这样算是完成可以加入圣职者的一个前置。不知道要，因为这游戏我跟你讲，中文圈玩这款游戏的人太少了，虽然它有出简体中文，但是攻略我看很多上网大陆那边的攻略，就只是写到前期的就断了，因为他们知道没人玩，所以比较尴尬。所以我可能有的时候要去找英文的资料，可能才找得到一些攻略，这就比较麻烦。好吧，那。可恶，没想说这次可以录个这个主线的，那难不成我们就这一局，难不成我就先舍弃圣职者，去加入奥博尔？好吧，不管了，我们先传到这边，然后先把一些支线解一解好了。反正时间还够。他这边 NPC 晚上是真的是会。
Beautiful fort, all that green, disgusting. I like this place a lot better when it was a wasteland. And it was better when we were in charge, too. I'm telling you, the Berserkers expansion is not going to end well. Mark my words.
他这边的一些店家的 NPC 晚上真的会去休息，然后你如果跑到他们的私人空间的话，他们是会拔出武器警戒的，所以这部分以这游戏来讲，我觉得做的还不错了。
Everyone should be able to get a good look at it here. Well, that's all settled. I hope all this running around was worth it. We'll see what Johannes decides to fork over as payment.
好，所以这个任务应该完成了，我们再回去吧。反正可以传送了之后，这种跑腿任务就反而就显得没有那么难处理了。它这游戏还不错啦，毕竟是单机嘛，所以它传送的时候不需要耗任何资源，所以你想传哪就传哪。
About that pilgrimage. I hung up the flyers.
Excellent, my son. And the Creator has protected you from all harm in this work. Did the savages cause you any trouble? Do you wish to receive my blessing now?
Blessing? Show me the money. We're not dragging our asses halfway across the world for some fucking words.
Fortunately, I do not befoul the words of the Creator the way you do with your indelicate tongue. My blessing is for you and you alone. I would advise you to accept it.
Gladly, Father.
Nothing grants more strength and warmth than the Creator's tidings. Be blessed, my son. May the path you walk always be level and free of hazards. Here, this is for you. I grant this gift to those who delight the Creator. Should your thoughts ever grow dim and murky, read what is written within, and you shall find safe harbor. And no one can possibly grant you a better reward for your efforts than that.
Well, all right.
啊，布里实在是太负面了，我决定把他送回去。
We're done for now. Stand by at the bastion.
I get it.
好，我们现在回去换个伙伴，然后再出来。
Bully the outlaw. Think of him as, my chaperone.
Okay. That's what we're calling it now? Anyone trustworthy? I mean, completely?
Okay. So.
Understood. But keep going. We need as many as we can get.
好，反正这个呢，这个狂战士我们也是把他招过来了。那这边的。其实你就把它想成这边的故事，就有点像是巫师3最后要倒数第2还第3章要跟那个狂烈在 Siri 在那个巫师的那个城堡啊对抗那个狂烈的那一段，有点像就是招兵买马的这一个剧情。
Follow me.
Yes.
哦，这是决定带福克看看好了。好，那
我们再回去把陨坑城一些任务解一解，我记得应该还有一些支线。哦，还有3个流浪汉要杀。好，我们先进去杀流浪汉。大家不要听到流浪汉以为是坏人哦，是好人哦，是坏人没错。
It seems to me like you're an eternal acolyte. Don't you have any ambitions to climb the ranks of the cleric hierarchy?
That would be an interesting challenge. However, the clerics are reluctant to let machines enter the higher echelons of their chain of command. They find humans more amenable.
好，它这边有个隧道，我们之前在经过，就是在解刚刚那个奥博尔的这个爆炸案的时候呢，其实就是经过这个隧道。然后他们是那时候想要坑我们，逼我们要把扎里克身上的盔甲脱给他，然后我就拒绝，然后就开干。所以我们才应该这样，可能是因为有这个我们的选择，所以才跟扎里克是最后剧情结果是变成好朋友吧。我猜可能是这样子。那时候有杀了一些敌人，但是应该还有剩一些没杀，所以应该这个任务就是把最后的干掉了，就这样。好，都清掉了。现在这样的话，东西我们就可以都收刮掉了。人都死光了，就没有偷的问题了嘛，对不对？做个10份吧。哦，这边应该就这样。这个是旅行商人。
External influences have such a lasting effect on life.
What do you mean?
Had it not been for the comet, human development might have taken a very different course.
That's true, and the two of us wouldn't be here.
In that sense, I am glad to be the result of a catastrophe. Why do these individuals live surrounded by refuse?
好，我们现在要解一个任务，
Their risk of infection.
是这个人在勒索旁边一个店家，我们要来帮他解决这个问题。
Blade has no time for bums like you. So how about you kindly fuck off out of here?
Look, I don't want any trouble.
Good. So get the fuck out of my face.
That was
I thought you...
I want you to leave Vicky alone.
Vicky? Oh, let me think, oh, you mean that bitch who doesn't pay her debts? Yeah. Has she sent you here to threaten me, or worse?
There doesn't have to be violence. Maybe we can work something out.
If you want me to stop collecting shards from her, you'd better have a very good offer.
You know what? I'm just gonna punch you in the face.
You know, I can't stand big mouths like you. It'll be a pleasure to whip your ass.
我干，这么痛！
You don't see a blow like that too often.
That was remarkable.
靠，福克，你在旁边发呆。
I hope that you're going to leave Vicky alone now.
Oh, shit. Yes. Blade admits defeat. Oh, that was a damn good beating you gave me. In the future, I'll pass.
Smart move.
Whatever. I've got plenty of other sources of income. Vicky's money was just a drop in the ocean. If you don't need anything else, I'll be off. And if I see you again, it'll be too soon.
Maybe you should tell me who you are.
They call me Blade because I cut up people who ask too many stupid questions.
So what are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm patrolling my territory. So if you don't have any levy to pay me, get the fuck out of here.
That was impressive. I understand. The investment of energy required for interpretation is not proportional to the result.
I think they would say they don't give a fuck.
What are you doing here?
Noted.
Blade won't be demanding any more protection money from you.
You really did it. I owe you. As agreed, your payment. It's not much, but it's all I can spare right now.
You're welcome.
Pleasure doing business with you. If you're ever in the area and want to buy or sell something, you know where to find me. See you around. Thanks again for everything.
Excellent.
Is that enough?
哎，这个人我好像之前没跟他对话过。
Whoa, didn't notice you there. So, how can I help? If you're looking for information, you'd be better off sourcing it from some other place. I don't know my way around the Pushers District all that well.
What are you doing here?
I'd rather keep that to myself. You understand. Let's just focus on how I can help you. I have goods to trade. Why not take a look? Maybe you'll find something you can use.
这个是另外那个阵营的，我突然忘了他叫什么了。他们的特征是会吃小孩。
The outlaws don't give you any trouble?
No. I'm under a kind of special protection. It means I don't have to worry about suddenly being attacked or anything like that. I'm not saying I can take liberties, of course. I just put in a little effort to ensure I don't attract too much unwanted attention. But enough about that. You still want to buy something, right? If so, better do so before someone else does.
Show me what you got.
让我看看。大刀。啊，对，他们叫摩尔根人了，那是另外一个。他们的领袖叫可汗，那个我就自己先把它解掉了。那边的很多的任务，买一点开锁工具好了。看来这边的话，应该还有一个任务吧，叫我们要招狂战士的，叫我们要来招募一个海因里希，对。等一下，为什么这个任务，这个日子为什么也有迪克森呢？好，我们再把这个招募任务做了。哇，想不到这样录也录1个小时了。是不是因为我已经贴了圣职者传单，所以我不能够贴狂战士？我靠！难怪他要我去找迪克森了。我这边根本就不能再招了。那我们去找迪克森吧，顺便看一下蘑菇尔人这边的。这边就是蘑菇尔的营地，这边蛮有魔界的感觉哈。然后它里面空间还蛮大的，这整个一个超大的一个山洞，然后它还有一个巨型的那个竞技场，竞技场任务我没有特别去做了。哇，来这边就有点累格了。啊，这就是迪克森。他原本是狂徒哈，那我们前面接一个任务是去帮他送花，说他要送给他老婆，结果去了之后才发现他老婆跟女儿早就死了，所以是在墓碑那边。然后因为他这家伙以前也是赏金猎人，所以现在好像也变得也有人在悬赏他，所以去那边还顺便打了一架。
What would you think about joining the clerics?
Am I hearing you right? You want me to join the clerics?
Yeah. Pack your stuff.
Fuck that. Guys like me are nothing but a target for the clerics. Have you forgotten my record? It's a mile long. I am a bounty hunter, not a saint.
Don't worry about it. They don't expect you to have a clean slate.
Even if that's true, it's not gonna happen. If I bolt now, I'll have a pack of poachers on my ass before you can say Caracas. And I can't exactly come knocking at the cleric's door with those assholes on my tail.
No one here will notice someone missing.
They would in my case. Let me tell you why. As long as I'm listed as one of Ghost's fighters, I'm stuck here.
So what's the problem? You won't fight.
If I bail on him, I'll definitely have more than a few of his bloodhounds on my ass.
You have to explain it to me.
Morcon's listed as fighters and Ghost's ranks have to make a pact. And there's only one way to dissolve that pact. Fighting. If you refuse to fight after making the pact, it's open season on your ass.
然后所以他不能离开，就这样。八成又要做一堆很麻烦的事情，可能才招募得到他，所以我们就不要搞这么麻烦了。我下去跟可汗的发言人回一个任务，我们就传送走好了。去奥博尔那边看一下。
I've gained Zarina's trust.
Did you now? Huh. Oh, some achievement. Zarina is not easily impressed. Take this as a symbol of our appreciation. If you can gain Tengus's trust as well, Khan will speak with you again. Praise be to Ravak.
好，那看来这边就这样。他每个任务都在这边套啊，套来套去的。哥斯达，可以跟哥斯达谈哦。哦，那我们就在努力对话，努力沟通，看看事情有没有转圜的余地。那马他是在下面那个，还是在上面那个？
No, not now.
I need information.
What do you want to know?
How can I earn a few shards?
You're looking at your answer.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for bar work.
Not what I had in mind. I know a fighter when I see one. So how about taking part in my little contests? All you need is guts and some shards for your wager.
And this is all legal, right?
Legal? Of course, absolutely. Just a harmless way to let off some steam. And nobody needs to know if a few shards change hands, do they?
等一下，是问他吗？他没有回答这个任务的问题啊。
What's the word in the grotto?
Well, you've come to the right place. The word on the street is that Zarina is ghost hunting.
Ghosts, really?
Hey, just what I've heard. Talk to her if you want to find out more.
I need information.
What do you want to know?
奇怪，他没有提到迪克森的事情呢，为什么任务这样引导我们呢
I would have liked to see.
What did you tell Zarina?
Hey, don't give me that tone. Why didn't you say earlier you were doing her a favor?
这个是猎人的训练师哈，所以我们就先不理他。啊，这个任务怪怪的，我觉得非常怪。
好吧，那看来。
Son of a bitch just took off. I heard they settled in the north. Stick together, we're lost. You serious? Nothing is safe these days.
好吧，他其实还有一个同伴，是一个小机器飘在旁边的。我们先来解这个小机器人好了。哇靠！我已经升这么多等了，我有30点可以点了。 看一下武器的一些要求，我们把它点一点好了。基本上我想用霰弹枪，力量差一点，敏捷差蛮多的，不然我们投资一些敏捷，顺便还可以拿剑。 先看一下背包，敏捷差2点可以用这个，然后哦不行，都差的有点多啊，敏捷还差3点才可以用这个霰弹枪。
My way, and there's the wrong way.
She would go getting involved with him.
Whatever you want to tell me is probably unconvincing.
Why do I feel like I'm repeating myself?
If you believe the rumors, they left.
Apparently they have a plan to keep them working until they fall over.
Whatever you want to tell me is probably unconvincing.
我们如果不用斧头跟锤的话，就不应该再点体质了。应该如果要配霰弹枪的话，就是用剑配盾，然后再搭配霰弹枪来使用。我有多少霰弹枪子弹？32发，那也不算多，也不知道伤害是不是真的很高，我觉得不会高到哪里去了。这刚好有300，好像上面应该有铁匠铺，我们去把那把剑升一下好了。哦，刚好，太好了。好，那我们就来解这个克罗尼 U4这个任务吧。不晓得这边的狂徒还在不在哦，好像都去我们那边了，都不在了。
It's time we took better care of Caracas.
我就是找他来代替，所以我那个原本的那个狂战士，原本的那个圣骑士才跑去我们那边帮忙。不过看起来这边就只剩他一个了，有点单薄啊，好像也是有点说不过去了。好，我们来试一下霰弹枪吧。啊，干老师！我靠！上我 miss 几发？我 miss 4发还是5发？哎，我操！我全身上下就32发子弹，刚被我浪费了将近1/6，51/5，太夸张了。看。
Hey, crony. Better not go down there alone.
Commander, tactical analysis indicated probability of survival after invader attack extremely low.
Yeah, buddy. Good to see you too.
Sensors detected no life signs from Commander for 2.9 days.
Yeah, I know. I took a real knock.
Explanation required.
Those beasts attacked me. I was out, unconscious, for a long time.
Recalibration recommended. Please proceed to ALP headquarters, Ignadon.
I'm okay, crony. Thanks for asking.
Analysis initiated. Probability of success of recapturing lost territories.
We've already been monitoring the area for a few days. What's your assessment?
Recent instances of combat at World Heart between Berserkers and Morcon Vandal Squad. Alien Invader scout troops sighted.
We'll deal with that later. Anything else?
More information needed on alien invaders.
Yeah, same here. Well, I think I know roughly who they are. They've got to be the guys we've been waiting for all these years. The Aware. Highly evolved race. Somehow linked to the origin of ELEX. And they'll be a big problem for us if we don't do something about them. So far, nobody's been listening to old Jax's warnings. Everybody's too wrapped up in their turf wars to see the big picture. Still, no point whining about it. They're here now, and we're not ready.
Tactical withdrawal recommended.
Don't panic yet, buddy. We still got time. Let's focus on getting out of here in one piece first.
Acknowledged.
We need to refocus until we know exactly what we're dealing with.
Environmental scan indicates numerous new threats.
Yeah, the invaders have really gone to town. We better be careful.
Analysis indicates current armament insufficient. Recovery of stored equipment recommended.
We can forget about that. That fucking thing pretty much landed on my home and buried everything underneath.
Calculating alternative options.
Need to build ourselves a new arsenal. You don't have any ideas for that, do you? When did you last visit Alb HQ? Did you get checked out?
Last depot maintenance, 76 days, 23 hours, 25 seconds ago.
Understood. We haven't been to Ignadon all that much recently, huh? I'm not an expert in robots. I've always been more of a fighter than a technician.
Acknowledged.
Whatever. Your technician in the depot should be able to take a look at your systems. There's turbulent times ahead. Can't afford any malfunctions right now.
Maintenance at Ignadon Depot scheduled for next available date, Commander.
Good. How's things? Are you ready for operation?
All systems at full operational capacity.
That's something at least. Did you miss me?
Commander, probability of survival 0.3%.
Ah, well, it would be better if you kept close by. We have a lot to do. I need you to be my central data collection source and spy on the invaders. Let's meet in the Bastion in the north if we get separated again.
Acknowledged.
好，终于拿到这个小机器人。我没有玩1代哈，所以其实不太知道它的整个的故事。那我们目前的任务，其实还有一个主线的。那现在的时间1个半小时哈，我们最后做个主线，把这个敌人的密探，我看5个哦。5个，我不知道我现在打不打得赢，等一下试看看吧。大不了手榴弹丢一丢吧，就这样了。看，靠福克呢？福克你倒下来了。看福克你烂死了，这样我们等一下怎么打调查员？
哦，原来这些是提升属性的。我靠，我一直都没喝哎。好了，来打一个小 boss 吧。这种飞行的真的是很麻烦啊。
Still so much to get done.
啊，算了，不想搞了，不想浪费那么多子弹。我等一下还要去打主线。这个就是。
Why am I doing all this shit for Dawkins anyway? No other choice. I don't want to die like that.
Wow, 这怎么打？
I'm coming!
哎，你的武器呢
？Time to fight!
来看，被他踢了一脚。哦，其实他伤害蛮高的，但是我不知道是不是等级我们比较属性也比较够了，好像我们砍他们伤害也挺高的，只是我觉得散弹枪好像要真的贴很近才伤害才够。好，我以为会有个对话或剧情交代，看起来好像没有。之前当初我自己玩的时候，就是不小心经过，然后被那个时候连那时候才7等8等，一走过来被5个调查员打成智障，我就绕路了。现在14等、15等应该这样应该算还算可以打，不然打得蛮烂的，就是。看来这边就没有什么好逛的了。等一下，我才刚讲完，这边就有东西可以捡。这2只虫子该不会是刚刚被调查员打死了吧？不然他们就回去玩主线吧，大概这一趴应该就准备结束了。因为这个调查员就是我忘了那老家伙叫什么了，叫福克吗？不对，福克是我们后面被打晕的那个。亚当。
Warlord Thealk has joined us. He'll coordinate all our fighters from now on.
Excellent. But are you certain we can trust him?
I wouldn't have brought him here if I thought he was going to stab us in the back.
Very well. Keep it up. I hope you realize that the longer you wait to join a faction, the harder it will be. And you'll be a better fighter with the training and equipment they can provide.
I know. You don't have to keep telling me, old man.
Excellent. The Bastion is really coming together now. But we still have further preparations to make if we're going to stop those invaders from taking over the world.
Huh. I've heard you say something similar before. In the Ice Palace. Makes me wonder just how much of the hybrid is still in you.
Paranoia will get you nowhere, Jax. Better to concentrate on the here and now. We've laid the foundations, but there's still much to do. There will be more people joining us soon. The Sixth Power will be a refuge and home to them all. You've done well, Jax. I never once doubted you.
I found the Skyan scouts. They won't be reporting anything back. There were only a few of them, but they'll likely send out more next time.
We'll deal with that when the time comes.
I'd say we're off to a good start. A job well done, Jax.
About the military forces of the other factions. The Berserker Fort now has a better military structure than when it was under Outlaw control.
Quite. The plan to unite the Outlaw and Berserker factions in the fort seems to have been successful.
The Alps have an enormous supply of ELEX stored in their depot. That's where they get their power.
Well, that explains why Ignadon is suddenly covered in a blanket of snow.
Patriarch Victor seems to be the actual head of the Morcons. He's a volatile one. We'll have to watch out for him.
Good to know. But if we're being honest, that probably applies to all Morcons.
Alexander Ekron does a good job of leading the Albs. He's smart, and gives them tremendous stability. For now, at least.
Yes. Intellect was never the Albs' biggest problem, but they have plenty of other things to contend with.
The Outlaws have settled in the garbage-filled crater of the comet. There still aren't many of them, but things won't stay that way for long.
Smart move. Stay in the background for the time being, gather strength. Doesn't help us much at the moment, though.
The Duke of Ateris could be dangerous. He's nothing but a criminal. A very successful one.
Better keep an eye on him, then. We can't afford any surprises.
The clerics are only just getting back on their feet. Not much help at the moment.
And we mustn't forget that they were driven out of their land. It will take some time for those wounds to heal.
Judicator Reinhold has his hands full getting the clerics back into shape.
Ah, a familiar name. Well, at least we know who we're dealing with when the time comes.
Isn't that enough?
Yes. We have enough information about the other factions now. Good work. Give me some time to analyze everything, and we'll be able to move on to the next step.
Is that it?
Almost. There's still one more thing I need to figure out. Until then, you should focus on securing the Bastion. You made Thielg our commander, so speak to him about it. Once that's done, we can work on the next steps.
Just don't forget your end of the bargain.
I know, your infection. I'm working on it.
好，我们刚刚其实那些对话大概就是我去各个地方跑腿对话，大概得到了一个结论哈。那我不太确定那样做是不是就是整个是最完整的一个内容，因为很多领袖的我其实根本就还没有到，譬如说要加入阵营，然后跟领袖说什么做完了一些什么主要的任务或之类的，我就是在跑一些支线，到处跑腿这样子。好，看一下时间啊，其实这一集长度也够长了。那后面的话，我觉得奥尔博，我可能会自己先加入看到底加入有给什么东西哈。那技能的话就不用讲了，他这边有阵营的那个天赋哈。那天赋的话，其实有时候就可以代替上面一些主要的那个。的一些技能的部分，因为他这边有的时候比较不会那么绑那么多限制。奥尔博的话，基本上就是好像就走奥能路线嘛，魔法，然后主要是他们的盔甲好像没有装甲感没有那么强，所以让我有一点点不是那么想，我还是想加入圣职者。 为了他那套圣武士装甲。可是圣职者没有什么天赋啊。圣职者真的没有什么天赋啊！狂徒的话，狂徒全部都是打那个化学品。摩尔根人是比较有点像血魔法的狂战士的感觉。然后狂战士是可以用一般的那种我们比较熟知的那种火焰魔法的感觉。大概这几个阵营是这样子。
Commander, current understanding of invader technology insufficient.
Yeah, I want to know a lot more before we make a move. But are they that advanced? We need info on how they operate and how they think. We need a better assessment of their whole situation. Their technology will help.
Invader technology deployed in the vicinity of the Bastion. Recommend scan.
You already looked around? Great work, little guy.
Immediate departure possible. Awaiting orders. 1.
100110. 101010.
101010. 0.
1.
1.
Okay, what?
Excuse us.
Sure, if you tell me what that was all about.
It is binary communication.
我决定跳过，因为我想做 ending.
Binary.
Okay. I can see you two are going to get along famously.
1. That was a less than perfect interaction. I believe that it could have gone better. I need someone who will really appreciate my act of generosity. Let us try again. We'll move on to the next candidate.
我忘了讲，他这个有点像仿生人哦。那1代我没玩，所以我也不晓得他们具体的设定。不过呢，他现在就是想要变成像人一样，所以他会有他的任务都是一些想要像人一样有什么同情怜悯心的一些举动，因为他的目的就是想变成人，大概就这样。那我们刚刚 ending 的部分，我们把技能各个阵营的天赋大概就看了一下，那个风格大概就是那样子。那我就回到我前面讲，我应该会自己先去加入一次奥尔博，看一下状况，可以拿到什么装备或什么的，然后会不会就突然可能就有点像那个一城余生那样，主线就要收了，就是你加入阵营，他很快就给你任务，叫你去干掉别人或什么的。我不太确定，所以我可能会自己先试看看。然后呢，这游戏我觉得再怎么说，我觉得都比我第一集的时候玩的体验要好太多了，因为我现在因为我大概那个时候也没有装备，那现在买的这装备，我不能说防御力高或高了多少，但感觉比较不会那么快死。虽然说遇到一些任务的最后的那个算是任务的小 boss 的部分，还是会2刀，有的时候他直接开打武器一拔，第1刀下来没闪掉，旁边随便人再补个第2刀你就死了。所以其实还这游戏真的蛮要求反应的，我只能说这样算真实吧，因为人家刀子抽出来可能应该1-2秒内就向你砍过来了，对不对？有一些游戏他为了怕有这种有点像是 jump scare 这种突然跳出来砍你1刀的，他还是说拔出来刀他会先左右看一下，他会先观察一下，然后再砍过来，给你有一点反应的缓冲。这游戏比较没有，他就是直接跳过来了，所以有的时候还是要小心。那这也是为什么我想要加入圣职者，因为我觉得他那个护甲应该防御力就应该要很高了，对。希望实际上也是这样子，希望啊，对。不要我千辛万苦好不容易，我可能还要去找攻略，要怎么加入圣职者，加入之后就有那个装备不理想，那就很那个了。好，那以上就是今天这个 ELEX 2的游玩内容啦。那总体来说还是有渐入佳境了。我必须说，就是我会自己想要花自己的时间把它玩一玩，这样子，这样也不错啦，对。因为目前一堆游戏都延期了，然后好像4月底有一部是哪一款，26号是有一款 Early Access 吧，然后至于剩下其他的都延啦，然后 Marvel 的那个 Midnight Sun 也是延到什么 Summer 吧，2022年 Summer 谁知道是几月，搞不好是9月，对不对？ 啊，随便了，大概就这样了。好，那我们就感谢大家的收看，我们下次见，拜拜。